I got it. Okay, go for it. Hello, YouTube. Steven, can I start to let people in?
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's bring in our jurors one at a time. Great, starting with Diego, who's not here. Can you check on that?
Of course.
Next is Tris, followed by Wick, followed by who's juror number 4? It's Vic. And then it's Ryan. And then it's Eliav. And then it's Sean. And then it's Morgan. Hello there, jury.
Hi.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome. How exciting.
Wick, I'm still listening to it.
We are just going to wait another second here as we wait for our final juror to join, as well as all 3 members of the final 3.
No, final juror and 1 finalist.
Sorry, one of the jurors that you know, Diego, who's not here right now, and then the final juror, who's here. We just need to wait for more people.
I was like, oh, you mean Jackie because she's at Disney World.
Waiting on people.
Anyway,
The silence there was deafening.
Everyone spam Diego.
Where is he?
So I'm good.
Was under his blanket.
Wait, so is there a final
he was
two?
just in chat.
Yes, there is a final 2. The eviction has happened. Can I start to let people in?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Morgan, you and that marker.
It's like the opposite of a stress ball in that it keeps me more stressed.
Wait, I have a different question
Morgan?
for everyone right now.
What?
How long has the Zoom been open?
A minute.
It literally
Oh,
been
he's
open
here.
like a minute. Okay, because I thought like I've been on my phone not paying attention, and then I looked up and I saw that this was here, and I was like, how long have I just not?
all
my
right.
God, live to YouTube. Holy shit.
All right. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome
Hi.
to season finale night of season 13 of Big Brother. We're so excited to have you here and have this season conclude after 35 very long days. Very lovely season. We'll get into all that later. But before we can have you, vote between the final 2, you need to know who the final 2 are. So with that, any guesses on who could be joining us tonight for
Brandon.
final jury spot?
Brandon.
I hope it's Eric.
Brandon.
Yes. What's the hope?
I
Eric.
hope it's
The
Eric.
hope is Eric.
I hope it's Eric.
All right,
And
then
then
let's
that's
bring
Eric.
in juror number 9.
It's so Brandon. It's so
Oh
Brandon.
God, I can't.
It's Brandon.
Yeah.
Brandon.
All right, so
Who is it?
Brandon,
all right,
no.
Oh,
so
it was wow. Yeah, I'm
Eric-
I
sorry.
lost by 1. No,
Brandon.
Tris, I blame you. I
Me?
lost because of
How's
you.
it me?
That's lightning starts
Oh,
coming out.
you.
And we have time to do this after the finale.
all right.
Oh
So
my
just
God.
to recap, Eric won part 1 of the final HOH, Brandon won
By
part 2
1 point.
earlier today, and then Brandon lost part 3 to Eric by 8-7. Got 1 question wrong.
Oh no.
Yeah, and it was Tris. So I'm forever gonna hold this on you.
So now we know our final 2 is Eric and Jackie. Jackie gave us a conflict, and so she will be in an Uber tonight during the finale for a lot of it. So just so you know, that was kind of our fault. Don't hold that against us.
She's
But
getting my
Eric and
vote.
Jackie
Thank you.
are
Also in Disney World on her 21st birthday doing this.
yes.
I'm
We're really
sorry.
happy that she's here tonight.
I'm sorry I let you guys down. I was
All right, so
Okay, that's
Brandon, don't worry.
this will go
Brandon,
so much better if you all mute. Thank
yes,
you.
this works better if you all mute and talk
Alright.
about it. Alrighty.
Hey,
Hello.
final 2.
Welcome to finale night. Oh wait, Jack. There we go. Jack, the audio.
Hey.
Welcome to. Wait, Jackie. You might. Someone might have the live stream open, or we can hear an
I
echo.
did dye my hair. Yes.
Just everyone,
Cool.
go ahead and mute here. Everyone, welcome to the finale of Big Brother: The Great Outdoors, season 13 of BBSS. as everyone is now well aware, our final two is Eric and Jackie. Eric and Jackie, in just a moment, we are going to turn the power over to the jury as one at a time. They will ask you questions to help them make the decision on who they should vote for to be the winner of BBSS 13. After they are done, you will have a chance to give a final plea. All we ask is jurors, keep an open mind, vote for who you want to represent this season. Eric and Jackie, open or answer as honestly as possible. And we'll leave it at that. Any final questions before we begin? Amazing. Then with that, we are starting the night off with juror number 1, Diego. The floor is yours.
Oh my God, hi. I didn't prepare anything. I actually smoked before showing up here. So my question, because it's really important, is to Jackie. And I just want to know, how hard was it to slay?
Like, on a scale of like 1 to like I might need a wheelchair around these parks, like I'm crippled from how much I slayed. Like over 10, like that's pretty much it. Like slayed so hard. Here I am. Fit the 2, baby.
All right, Diego, is that all you need?
Oh, I get another question too? Okay.
This time is yours. You can do whatever you want with it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so much fun. Okay. Well, first of all, happy birthday to both of y'all. I do want to kind of ask Eric a question. Eric, do you think that you played a good social game this season?
Yes. Why? Do you want me to explain?
Can you elaborate? Yeah.
Okay, I think I played a good social game this season because well, I was able to survive every single nomination ceremony until the final 4, which that in itself was a feat. Because my name had been out. Well, I know, yes or no question. Well, okay, my name had been out since the very beginning of the game. Yeah, I was able to stay off the block until the final 4. I told myself coming into this game that I wanted to surround myself with a good group of people, and that's what I did by creating the core 4 on day 6. It was with you, it was with Vic, it was with Morgan, it was with myself. And from there, I knew I still had to protect myself from around that. So I had a group. I was in a group. Me and Wick created a group of 6 with Brandon, Jackie, Vic, Morgan, us 2. I had the group with Ryan and Sean and Morgan. I really just wanted to protect myself on all angles in this season, and that's why I feel like I did have a good social game, was because I was able to survive nomination ceremonies till that long. And I feel like I got people to trust me, and I trusted people as well. And yeah, I really do think I had a good social game this season.
All right, thank you, Diego. Moving on to our next juror here, Tris. The floor is yours now to address one or both of the finalists in any way you see fit. It's your time to shine.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna do my first question for Jackie. Hi, how are you? Hope you're doing good. Congratulations on final 2. My question for you is actually, it was hard for a question, honestly, because for me, I don't really know what you did in this game, but could you explain what you did and why I should vote for you?
Well, kind of same. Like, I know basically my game was just relying on how strong my connections were with certain people and their connections with other people. That's, I feel like, got me to stay so long in the game. I had Wick by my side the whole time, and Wick got me into the 6. Wick got me in like a lot of with other people, and I think that based on that, I was able to build my game more socially, because I knew physically I probably wasn't going to be able to hold myself up, but I kind of was with 2 HOHs. Pat myself on the back. I never won an HOH before. But yeah, I think mainly my game revolved around my social aspects. And I mean, I fought myself off, not off the block, but off eviction night many times. But yeah, that's really it. I mean, I just had strong, basically built connections. I mean, she also got me in with Sean, and Alfred in the beginning, and that, I mean, obviously blew up in our faces, but me and Sean stayed obviously so close until the very end, until he was booted, obviously next to me. Same thing with Wick, but notice I was the last one standing in all of those alliances, and yet people knew about them all, and here I am. So, but that's it.
All right. Okay. Well, for my next question is for Eric. Hi. Okay. So for Eric, some of us in the jury feel like you were like a snake and like as a game player and like kind of a fake person in general. While we respect your game, and admit you did do well to be in the final two overall, but we do think you should take some accountability and like explain how this like kind of served your game overall.
Oh yeah, I take full accountability. I did not want to come in playing like a villain. I did not think I was playing like a villain up until Final Four. I thought I was playing well. I thought I was like I thought I was like kind of just like getting myself along up until the Final Four when I obviously evicted Morgan. That's when I feel like that was the first like truly snaky um eviction. With Sean, your eviction, I was also I mean, I was also kind of snaky in that. For your, I just feel like every eviction is very different, but for you, I thought I was probably a snake in your eviction because we had that call and I said I wouldn't evict you, but I just sat at the end of the day and I thought getting rid of you was smart. So yes, I did play like a snake. I will fully own. I'll take full accountability because obviously I own my game. I will take full accountability for every single thing I did in this game. At the end of the day, I was here to play for myself. This was my second chance. Like I'm not going to get a third chance. Like I wanted to come in here, make it to the end. I wanted to win, and I did not want anything or anybody to stop me from getting to the end, getting to the final two chairs. While a lot of people helped me, I will take full accountability that at some certain points I had to turn on people. And it was very hard to turn on people because the game relationships I built, they were 100% genuine. I never lied to anyone to try to get closer to you. I never lied to anyone to like everything that I built with each person individually was not fake. I was not fake social to everyone. I truly built these connections. But at the end of the day, I'm here to play for myself. And so I had to cut off people like Vic. I had to cut off people like Sean. I had to evict Morgan because I knew that you all stood in the way of me getting to the end and of me hopefully winning. So.
Yeah.
Alrighty, thank you, Tris. Moving on to juror number 3, Wick. The floor is yours, and I see you're already grinning.
Good evening. I took 3 edibles and I wrote a speech. Let's get right into it. Eric and Jackie, my feelings on the two of you have likely been very clear throughout this entire game. Jackie, you were my girl since day one, and I love you, and you can never do anything wrong, ever. Eric, this entire game. Also, interjection. I didn't write this in the speech, but I have to interject this. Eric, as a person, I adore you. I think you are a lovely human being. Let's get into your game. This entire game, in my opinion, I felt like you have relied on other stronger players to carry you throughout this competition because every single person on this jury and likely in pre-jury knew what you were playing the entire time. I can pretty much summarize your social game to me as talking about things outside of the game and making that genuine connection. Like you said, I won't take that away from you, and becoming friends with people. And then the rest of the strategy was carried out by largely, I feel, Morgan and Sean. Now, to me, the only other game strategy I really got from you was, hey, please don't vote me out next week with the little puppy dog eye emoji. Thanks. I feel like I saw a lot of that going around too. And then you didn't even have to worry about people targeting you at all because Morgan was winning you HOHs every other week. So that's just safety right after each other. And I feel like we have to give Morgan a lot of credit for that. Love you, girl. I'm not going to discredit that you had a strong competition streak as well, because you did win a lot of competitions for your own right as well. But I don't know. We all saw that you were talking to everyone and making deals with everyone and backstabbing everyone week after week after week after week. So please just correct me if I am wrong, is what I'm asking here. My question to you, Eric, is correct me where I am wrong, if I am wrong at all, and give me a move that you made that was not done by Morgan or someone else in this game. That was purely you that got it to happen.
Okay, fully, yes. I mean, I could not rely on myself to get myself the end. Morgan absolutely was the best partner I could ever ask for, the best duo. And I knew that, like that there were so many times, yes, that I probably would have been nominated had she have not won an HOH. So I absolutely thank her. A lot of my game I definitely would not be sitting here if it weren't for her. I would not be make it this far if it weren't for her. Absolutely, genuinely, thank you, Morgan. I am so grateful to have met you, so grateful to have worked with you, so grateful to have known you. So I mean, I absolutely have had a lot of people help me get me here along the way. Vic, Diego, Morgan, Sean, Ryan, like almost literally everybody here has helped me. Brandon too, you see at the bottom row, have helped me get to the final two. I'd say a final two or a decision that I made solely by myself was, I mean, at the final six, I should have gone on the block, but I made a deal with Brandon to keep me off the block. I should have been on the block and I probably would have been evicted. I think I would have been evicted. And I went to Brandon and I said, hey, I don't want to go on the block. Let's make a deal. I'll keep you safe at final five. You keep me safe right here. I feel like I should have gone on the block then, and I did not. And I think that is a move that I made by myself to get me solely for my game to get to the end as well.
Hey, thank you. Excellent answer. And again, I love you as a person. So all love here. And Jackie, my next question is for you. What's your favorite color?
So it kind of changes within the season. As of right now, it's more of like a pastel blue. It usually is always a certain kind of. Shut up!
You're
Oh my
kidding.
God. I literally did. Oh my God. But literally, that is my favorite color right now.
Like,
Scott coming out free.
okay, that's my time.
All right, thank you, Wick. I was saying you had a tough reputation to live up to from your last race speech, but
Oh,
couldn't.
I knew I had to do something good. I did
all right.
entertainment.
All right, Vic, juror number 4. The floor is yours. Just rhymed a lot of words there.
I don't know how to follow that up because I did not prepare anything. So oopsies. But congrats on final 2 to the both of you, of course. So Eric, I feel like I have 2 questions for you. My first question was, we were talking at the round table and they already touched on, like you were come off to people, like specifically like the when you put Ellie off of, like, my question is, why didn't you just own up to your moves more? Like when you were putting up Ellie off, you went to him and you told him like you didn't want to put him up, he was just a pawn. Morgan is like forcing basically you to use the veto, like lying to him like up until the very last second about that, like knowing damn well like he was your target all week. And then like in your speech you just say like, oh, sorry, like him like the whole. My question is, why did you like lying to him at the last second? Like what reason is that? Like putting the blame on Morgan, like you wanted him to go. Like just I feel like a lot of people feel like you didn't like own your shit more like in the moment, like you kind of just were like, oh, I don't know.
So Vic, just to let you know, you were cutting out a little bit. Eric, did you catch that?
She wants me to just explain why I didn't own my game.
Vic, did
Can y'all hear me?
us?
We can hear you. You're cutting out a little bit.
Oh, did you hear any of that? Or
Can you just like repeat? Like I got gist. Can you just repeat the question? Like the
like basically like the Elioff situation. You went to Elioff knowing damn well like he was gonna be the replacement nom, and we're like, I have to put you up as a pawn. Like Morgan doesn't want, like Morgan is forcing me to use the veto. Like when all week like you knew like you wanted Elioff to go, and then your speech is just like, oh, we like barely talk, but like, you know, you were targeting him the whole time. Like it wasn't just, oh, we barely talk. Like we were like way past that stage. Like we are in like the jury phase of the game. Like that is just such like a bullshit reason, to my opinion, like to say. And like I feel like that's just an example. I feel like it happened multiple times where you just like weren't owning your shit more, and like that kind of, I don't know, rubbed a few of us the wrong way. So I
Okay.
just wonder why you didn't do that.
Yeah, okay. So final 10, yeah, the Eliav putting Eliav up as the replacement nominee, that was like a very tricky situation for me because it was at that point in the game where I had an alliance with every single person. Like I was in alliance with everybody besides Tris and Eliav. And so I knew that those two needed to be the final nominees. Otherwise, like I would be betraying somebody else, and I'd be betraying a group, and I'd be blowing up a group. And the reason why, well, first, okay, I don't remember saying that Morgan was forcing me to put Eliav up. And if I did, I'm so sorry. I did not mean it like that. If anything, I would have said that Morgan was using the veto because the week before, when we got Diego out, I thought it was kind of thing that like Morgan said I was using the veto to take Diego out and take Diego out. And then I was like, well, now Morgan's going to use the veto and I'll take Eliav out. But that's besides the point. I did not own my shit with the Eliav vote just because I was just very afraid of my whole entire game blowing up. Like I was in a lot of alliances at the time. I did not want the dots to be connected. I did not want my game to blow up. Like especially after season 11, when my whole entire game, I came in here just hoping that I could just keep my game under wraps and not have it just blown to shreds. And so especially during the final 10, I didn't like own up to wanting to evict Eliab to his face just because I didn't want him to retaliate and to blow up my game in the process. So that's the reason why I didn't own my game. I was just afraid that everything I did would just blow up and that I would become target enemy number one, evicted next week, no chance, no allies. So that's why.
Okay, and then my second question is, what do you feel like was your worst move, and how'd you recover it?
That's a good option. I stand by every single move that I made. I think I made every single move at the right time to get myself to the end. And right here, I'm sitting in the final two. So I stand by every single thing that I did in this game. There are a couple moral decisions I made that I regret. I regret nothing strategically, but I regret some things morally. Like when the vote was Dally and Alfred, I wanted to evict Alfred, but I didn't. I evicted Dally. B, I wish I told Morgan ahead of time that I was evicting her. Because I didn't even realize in the time that I gave her no time. I was busy last night. I felt horrible after the fact, realizing that I gave her no time to process it. Those two times especially, I regret those two like morally, very much so. But there's nothing I did in this game strategically that I regret because in the end I wanted to be in the final two, and here I am in the final two.
Okay, thank you. And Jackie, my question to you is, why do you think you deserve to win over Eric?
Honestly, that's hard to answer. Like, really, honestly, I think he played a great game. I think my game solely relied on maybe not backstabbing that many people. You, not so much. But in my defense, I feel like our connection wasn't that strong. At the moment, I did have persuading into putting you up, but it worked out because I think you wouldn't have taken me to the spot more than Eric in a way. But that was my whole reasoning. I think mainly I just decided to win because maybe I just didn't piss that many people off. And maybe just have a happy game. That's
Thank
really
you.
You're
okay,
welcome.
I'm done.
Me.
Alrighty, thank you, Vic. We are now moving on to juror number 5, the halfway point of tonight's questioning portion. Ryan, you have the floor.
Hey guys, congratulations on making it to the final two. I'm really proud of both of you. Um, I have questions for both of you, of course. I'll start with Eric. Eric, I think you played an incredible game this season, but the disconnect, unfortunately, is that everybody in this jury wanted to see you lose. Trust me, people have been rooting on your downfall for weeks in the jury, and I think that speaks to the fact that you had pretty poor jury management. I think a lot of people thought you were kind of a little bitch, and because of that, nobody wanted to see you win this game. So I want you to tell me, what did you do in terms of jury management and prove my statements wrong about you?
Yeah, jury management, I mean, I know I betrayed people. I know I rubbed people the wrong way with the way that I sent them out, and I apologize. I'm so sorry for that. I never wanted to make anyone feel mad, like genuine mad anger with me. Really, I'm just here in the game. I just wanted to give myself the final two. I just wanted to see myself get to the end. I wanted to see myself win more than anything. And I am so sorry that I let that stand in between the way of me and like sending you out the door in like a polite way. I mean, I generally do think I had a good social game. I mean, I feel like I was able to connect with people personally and connect with people on just like a different level in the game. Like especially like Morgan, like Vic, like Brandon, like Diego, like Sean, like Ryan. Like I feel like just I was able to connect with people on a deep personal level, and that's why you all feel that's why y'all hate me so much. It's because I was the reason why a lot of you went out the door, and I'm so sorry for that because I mean like I would love to be in the end with all of you guys. Like I really do, but I know that you all stood in the way of me getting to the end and of me hopefully winning the game. And that's why I think you're so upset with me is because I was able to connect with you guys so well and so strongly. And I made like I want to be friends with all of you. Like I made genuine, personal, real connections. But at the end of the day, I knew Morgan would beat me. I knew Sean would beat me. I knew Vic had to go when she was next to Morgan. Ryan, you were coming after me. I knew you had to go. Brandon, I knew you were playing really well. Like everyone in here played so well, and I am so sorry. And that's why I'm friends with all of you. I want to be friends with all of you. But at the end of the day, this isn't a friends game. Like I came in here and I told myself that I would play strategically from day one. That I wanted to get to the end. And last season I played personally. And that's why I got evicted at sixth place. That's why everybody turned on me. That's why I was fighting week after week after week after week to keep myself in the game. I played personally last season. That's why I told myself this season I'm playing strategically. And every social connection I made was true. Every social connection I made was genuine. I want to be friends with all of you. But at the end of the day, I can't bring you all to the end. I want to get to the end with myself. I want to get to the end so I can win. And that's why I'm so sorry. I think that's why you're all mad at me. And I would be mad at myself too. I would be so mad at myself. But at the end of the day, I want to get to the end. I want to win. And I'm so sorry. I feel like I had a good social game. I'm so sorry. I think that's why you're all mad at me, just because I feel like I was able to connect with you guys so well. And I'm sorry about that.
Okay, thank you. I will accept that answer. I will say, in my opinion, I think there's more to it than that. Because Morgan is the one that got me out, and I wanted that girl to win more than anything. So I think you should think about that a little more if you get another question regarding it. Turning to Jackie. Jackie, happy birthday, first of all, of course. In my perception, I kind of see you in this game as a follower. I think you played second fiddle to Wick. I think you played second fiddle to Sean. I think through that, you kind of played second fiddle to Eric. I want you to prove that wrong and tell me why you actually were the one in control of your destiny in this game.
Oh, that's really good question, by the way, Ryan. I knew this was probably going to come up because that's kind of what I was doing. But in a way, I would think that was good for my game because then I would have the numbers if, God forbid, they were bigger targets made it to jury, like they did. Besides Eric, here he is with me, and potentially have me on their good side rather than someone piss them off. And I always felt like Erin would take me to final two over Morgan because he knew no shot. No offense, Eric, you were not winning over Morgan. I knew it. Everybody knew it. Even everybody said it in their eviction speech. So I had a feeling that you were not going to bring her. and I didn't think you were gonna bring Brandon either. So I couldn't hold myself up comp wise. So when I did win comp wise, I tried to do it in the best to make the people I was with happier rather than maybe you and Vic. But I think it got me here. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. I keep getting text messages. I'm sorry. I think every move I made may have been for other people, but also put me in a position where I had good connections with those other people. And I knew this whole season I had to rely more on social than physical because I didn't personally have the time. I really did do a phenomenal way and a phenomenal game. And then, but physically, maybe not. Maybe I did follow a lot of people, but that's all I could really say.
Great,
Okay.
Jackie. I think we got the gist of that. Just so you know, you did cut out a little bit there at the end. If
I'm
there's
satisfied. I'm
awesome,
satisfied.
awesome.
Thank you both.
All right, Ryan, thank you. Shawnee boy, you're up.
You skipped
did not like
Elliot, you
that.
jerk.
And it's not Sean either.
Eliab was so robbed.
That's
Eliab was
Eliab.
silenced. Eliab was
Eliab
Oh,
constantly
Scott, you let them in
silenced
the
by
wrong
production.
order. I'm going by order here. Eliav, you're up.
Okay. I feel like I'm serving Purple Kelly, like realness in this. And it's
What?
eating.
No. Okay, go.
So congrats on making it, love to see two vets like make it at the end. Nothing against newbies, but like, vets, we just needed like a little like second chance. But anyways, I want to say I have a question for Eric, but that would mean we would have to like talk for me to be like felt betrayed. And like, Eric, I'm sorry, like I really just could not trust you at all. Like no instance at all. And I actually did have like a mean speech prepared if it was you versus Brandon. So I had to scrap that. And I'm just gonna be nice. Or to like some degree at least. So I don't really have anything to say to you, Eric. I'm sorry. Jackie, what I do want to know for you is why did you feel it was best choice to evict me at final 6 along with Sean? And let's hope you don't glitch out, but like go off.
Wait, over who?
Over Morgan. Like
Oh,
to
okay.
over Morgan.
Well, it was really Sean's idea. I'm not even gonna lie. I knew the call was coming to do it. Sorry to put you out of blast there, Sean, but trying to think of the day it was. Sorry. I evicted you because I knew if anything Morgan could win. I knew she wouldn't really go after well, she'd obviously put me up, but I feel like I personally made a connection with her to where she wouldn't target me if she did put me up. And she didn't. She went after Sean, obviously. So I feel like in that position, I think if you would have been a number on my side, but if you did stay, the comp wins probably just wouldn't be in our favor. It still would have been either you or Sean, me or you, me or Sean. I think either way, no matter what, it was a lose-lose situation. But I think it was really Sean's idea. I just kind of went with the flow, if I'm being 110% honest.
Okay. That's fine. You know what? I'm just gonna say silence. I'm gonna keep my peace and good luck to the both of y'all. I'll keep it classy. So yeah.
Alrighty, thank you, Elia. In the wise words of Stephen Harrison, Shawnee boy, you're up.
Okay, I won't keep it classy. Jackie, mother, queen, icon, legend. You literally slayed my life. You played a phenomenal social game, and since you're drunk, I feel like I can vouch for you for 0.2 seconds, and you also have bad connection. You should never underestimate your own social game. You ate that up. And everyone loved you, continuously loved you, whether it was good for them or not. And even though like nobody wanted to in the game, they still got you to the final two. So taste. Anyway, Eric, you literally have balls the size of the Empire State Building to sit here and say that you had a good social game when you literally had one person, Morgan, saving you every damn competition, and then everyone loved her, even though she was the one who was doing your damn dirty work. You still didn't do that part right, despite you having this great social game. And then everyone still loved her. And then the other person, me, kept keeping her safe so that way she could continuously do that for you. And then on top of that, you said, I didn't want to make anyone mad. Well, yeah, you sucked at that. And then I also think you're a coward for the things that you said in your goodbye speech to Morgan, because she was great to you and she did everything for you. And you made up you brought back a bunch of bullshit reasons to get rid of her just so you could somehow justify what you were doing, because you did the same shit to me, because you had so much fear in you that you were going to lose this game that you couldn't trust the two people that were doing everything for you. And with that, Morgan, if you would have kept Morgan and brought her to the final three, you would have literally had a 100% chance of making the final three. But instead, you put yourself in a must-win situation in the final three to win the last HOH. But you did, so good job. Anyway, yeah, your Hey King bullshit also got annoying, but it's okay. It didn't bother me that much. But yeah, anyway, other than that, I just wanted to say, great game, everyone. And I had a lot of fun. And I guess my one question would be for both of you. Why do you think, or what part of your story is the reason that you should win Big Brother?
Is this for both?
Yeah, this is for both of you. If anyone has a strong inclination on who wants to start here, you can go
I
ahead.
can just start, Eric. Well, I think my first HO really cemented it, and I did what pretty much the whole house wanted, was to get Darby out. She made herself a target with pretty much half the house from week one. So I knew that HOH, if I got her home, I would be on a lot of people's sides. And it worked, really, it did. I grew so many more relationships from that week. I feel like I got more people to trust me, maybe not all. But I think that was the main reason that got my foot in the water with the social aspect of the game and getting in good with everybody in this house. And the fact that everybody knew that me and Wick were a duo since week, 2? Morgan told me. That I'm still here as a part of a duo. And every single alliance I had got exposed. Like, let's be so for real. None of it was a secret. I don't know how. But here I am, still got the people who weren't in an alliance that trust me. And Eric was in one alliance I was in, and half the ones that got exposed he wasn't in, and he still got me to final two. So I think that says a lot. Thank you. Love you, Sean.
Hey,
All right. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay. Hey, Sean. I think the part of my story that is why I deserve to win the most is just because I just feel like my name, like day 2 was when Darby told me that Alfred told her to be weary of me. And like it was from that point on the game, I was like, oh crap. Like I know people have eyes on me. I know people are watching me. And then a couple weeks later, Diego made up the lie that I didn't do it. Yeah, Diego made up the lie that I exposed the core 4, and I did not expose the core 4. So it was so I knew that I had eyes on me from there. And then it was from when Darby went evicted. It was just every single eviction speech was calling me out, calling me and Morgan out in the game. And so it was just, I feel like people have had eyes on me since the very beginning of the game. And yeah, I was able to make it to Final 4 without getting nominated. Even if I won Final 3 HOH, then I wouldn't have been nominated at all. And I just feel like I've been a target in this game for so long, since the beginning of the game. Yeah, I've been able to get myself all the way with a lot of help of others, but I've still been able to get myself to the final 2. So.
All right, Sean, anything else? Okay, Morgan, the Florgan is Jorgen.
Thank you, Stephen. I just wanted to say congrats on making final 2 to both of you. I I guess part of this is what I wanted to happen. So I guess I can take credit where credit is due, as people have given me credit. And I want to start with Jackie because I want to keep it short and sweet. I think, as you said, and as I told you, I think you've done a great job keeping yourself under the radar when you literally won 2 HOHs and showed that you could win comps, and you still kept your threat level so low that Eric took you to final 2. And I think that speaks to your social game a lot. And like Sean said, I don't think you should underestimate that. And so my question is more out of curiosity than anything. Like, would you have brought me to the final 2 if you had the option to?
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, I would have. I would have. Literally, I would have. I just think, if anything, I wanted 2 girls to be up here. And come on, give credit where credit is due. Like, if this is after Sean was evicted, by the way, I will say, if this is talking about where Sean was evicted and I needed to in that final, yeah. Once after Wick was, I was going to bring Sean. After Sean, it was you, because I just think that, like I said, 2 girls, but also I just think, if anything, credit where credit is due, you deserve it the most. So yeah, that was my answer.
All right, love you lots. I was not actually expecting that answer, but that's okay. Eric, my mantis mate. Oh my God, are you so glad that you're here? I'm so glad. Everyone here knows that I could go through and pick apart every single aspect of your game and explain how I was there for pretty much all of it. Everyone here also knows that I would have taken your ass to final 2. And so you would have greatly increased your chances by bringing me to final 3 at very least, which you could then cut me off there. My thing is, you go off about your amazing social game, but the thing is, if you were so confident in your social game, then you wouldn't have felt as threatened by me or Sean being in the final 3 with you. And I think that speaks to your insecurity in your own game accomplishments than it does to any expertise on your part. But that is not actually why my vote is up in the air tonight, because as a lot of the jury has kind of already stated, I feel like the general consensus is that you have difficulty taking accountability for the way that you played in like a backstabbing manner, which me, for one, I respect. I knew that it was coming, that you would backstab me if you got the chance. My thing is that I was with you for most of the major evictions of the targets that you wanted out, that I got out for you. Let's be clear. And continuously, when you were saying why you did this by a strategy-based move, you would always cite the example of that this game means everything to you. And you cited with that you've been playing for years upon years upon years, that you've already played in a season before, and you were really itching to come back and like prove yourself. And that kind of didn't sit right with me, because on the one hand, there are so many players here that have had years of experience who have grown up playing this game and also had that drive to win. There are half this cast literally played in previous seasons, and half this cast played in previous seasons and were itching to prove something by coming back, with the exception of Sean, because Sean already won his season, and even still, he was itching to prove that he could do it again. And even to speak for the newbies, like, there was none. I feel like a lot of us here, and a lot more than you think, really had that drive to win, because this game meant everything to us as well. And I feel like at times you had difficulty seeing that, because you thought, because I have all this experience, that that entitles me to make these moves that aren't like the nicest, because I'm playing strategy based. And so my question that I would like to ask you is, I wrote it down because I didn't want to forget the wording. I would like to ask why winning this game mattered more to you specifically than anyone here sitting on the jury. And I'd like a unique answer that's unique to you. And I would also love for you to do this without apologizing to me, if that's okay.
Can you repeat the question, please?
My question is why winning the game mattered more to you than anyone here sitting on the jury.
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, I guess I don't even know how to answer. That's a good question. I mean, just I don't know. I like this just this franchise really means a lot to me, especially coming back after meeting my best friend in season 11, coming back into this game and making new friends. I mean, I didn't think that I was saying my reasoning for being here is better than everyone else. And now looking back on it, it seems like that. And I feel horrible for that. Because I never once think that like Wick being here means less than to me. Like I don't think that Eliav coming back is a less like chance. I didn't think that of myself. I feel like I was just taking the game strategically and in a narrow-minded way that I want to make it to the end. And I don't think that I was prioritizing. I don't think my reason of being here is better than everyone else. And I know it looks like that. And now I feel like really horrible for that. Because I mean, it's not true. Everyone here is their own. Every returnee is here for their own reason. And like the way you just said it, like it just looks like I just have been prioritized. I think that I'm better than everyone else. And I definitely do not. I definitely do not think I'm better than myself. And I guess I really just took a really narrow-minded look at coming back this season because it means a lot for me. It means a lot for everyone sitting here. And I just wanted to get to the end. And I think I took a narrow-minded point of view on that. And I feel really horrible about that because I don't think that my reasoning of being here is way better than anyone else. I mean, there are people that played better than me in their first season, but yeah.
That's it.
Ready. Thank you, Morgan. We are now moving on to our final juror, Brandon. The floor is yours.
So I had a lot of time to ponder everything that everyone else is saying. I would love to hear what the other 8 members of the jury thought of me after this whole thing. I hope it's all good things, please. I feel like while I get the frustration for Eric, I mean, we were all developing personal connections with this man. I mean, he touched our hearts. I mean, he was literally breaking down in tears in the final 6 with me. And I also had a couple shots of tequila, so that also influenced my decision. Okay, so my point is, I think the reason why we're all hurt by it is because of how close we were. And I think in some sort of way, we kind of did it to ourselves. I mean, literally, Alfred said, Eric's the biggest threat. Diego said he's the biggest threat. Tris, Eric and Morgan are the biggest threats. Each and every single person has said Morgan and Eric are running the game. The problem is we decided to just delay it as long as possible. In fact, people like Sean and Eliav, for some reason, decided to target Ryan, which I still don't get, but I would love to talk about it in the reunion. My point is, like, I just don't think we should be hard on Eric too much. I mean, he did what he had to do. I mean, he told me flat out he's evicting me. We had a heart-to-heart conversation. That was fine. I was going to evict him final 3. Okay, because he was obviously, everyone was saying, oh, he's playing the game, so why not? I guess my question for both of you, I'm trying to think, because like, I'm trying to think of a unique ass question. Okay, let's start off with one of the questions I had in mind. Who would you align with in Winners at War? It's for both of you. Come on. I'm trying
Wait,
to have
I
fun
missed
with
that.
this.
What is it? What did you ask?
Who would you align with in Winners at War?
I would like to go final 2 with Miss Lily P.
Oh,
And
I oh, because she won season 10.
Okay, Kristen Rake was going to be my choice too, so I love that.
Fuck everyone.
Screw you, Sean. You wanted to target me for no reason.
Here we are. Sean, we
Okay, now I guess I'll think. Crap. What was I gonna say?
Brandon, we're gonna be playing you off soon.
Never mind. I'll figure out the question in reunion.
Okay, well, if it can be asked in the reunion, maybe it's not a jury question. Okay, moving on. All right, thank you, 9 jurors here. Eric and Jackie, this is your time for your closing statements here. Anything that you feel was not addressed here by the questions, this is your chance to address. If you want to give a quick closing statement, please try to keep it no more than a minute and a half, if possible. And Eric, you're first on my screen, so you can go first. Or I don't. It doesn't matter to me.
Okay. First, I want to say I want to apologize to I want to say something to Diego because when I said that, like, you made the lie about me with the core four. I guess I don't know if that's true or not, but I knew you were coming after me. B. Okay. Sorry, Diego. And then B. I also like I feel like I'm looking back on myself in the speech, and I'm sorry that I feel like I've neglected to say that like Morgan, absolutely, I would not be here without her. And I'm sorry that if it seems like I'm trying to like separate myself in the game from her, like I do think I played my own game, but Morgan absolutely helped me get to the end. I would not be without her. I knew she was beating me in the end. Like I knew she played a really good game. So I'm not trying to separate myself from her because without her, I would not be here, point blank, period. Okay, let me see the little speech I wrote. That's not even good. Okay, whatever. Ultimately, I just came into the season with the goal of righting my wrongs from season 11. I just wanted to come in here, clean up my game, and perfect it. I came here to learn from mistakes, and my ultimate mistake was season 11 that I did not play for myself, and I trusted the wrong people. So that's why when I came here, I had the goal of playing for myself and only myself, and to surround myself with a group of allies who I knew could trust me 100%, that I would trust them 100%. This is my second chance. I'm not going to get a third chance. This is it. And therefore, I told myself that I would just do whatever it takes to get to the end and win, and that I would eliminate every single obstacle in my way. And just looking back on this finale, I feel like I have not been aware of how much of like a snaky gameplay I was playing. And I apologize for that so much. I'm looking back. I'm so sorry. It was not my intention. I feel like I just came into this game. I kind of had a narrow-minded mindset of just to play myself. And I'm sorry that I cut a lot of you off. And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry because the social connections, the general connections I built, they were real. But I'm sorry. I just wanted to get myself to the end. I wanted to win so bad. And I'm sorry that I played like a snake. I'm sorry I played a villainous game, but you all mean so much to me. And I'm so sorry about that. Just coming into this game, I've said it so many times, but I feel like I've been constantly targeted in this game alongside Morgan, and we were able to get ourselves off the block, get ourselves further in the game. Competition wins helped us, but also just relying on our social abilities. I was in a lot of groups, and in season 11, week 4, my groups just got completely blown up. I got blown up, but this game I was able to keep myself under wraps, and people knew that I was playing snaky, and people knew that I was trying to control his vote. I was working alongside Morgan, trying to get what we wanted to get done in this game. But at the end of the day, people weren't able to take me out because people weren't able to take me out. I was able to get to the final 4 without being nominated. And it's just because I lost the HOH in a tiebreaker. So ultimately, I feel like at the end of the day, I played this game from the start to the end. I made some flaws, but at the end of the day, I made a lot of moral decisions that I feel really bad about. And I apologize endlessly to that. But strategically, I own every single aspect of my game. Strategically, I own everything that I did. I wanted to eliminate every single obstacle getting to the end. And that meant taking Ryan out. That meant having to vote to Vic next to Morgan. That meant taking out Sean. That meant taking out Morgan in the final 4. And why I evicted Morgan at final 4 and not final 3 was just because I didn't want to give somebody else the liberty of having such a big move like that. Like I thought that if Brandon were to evict Morgan, that I would lose to him in the end. Simple as that. And then I knew Morgan would take me to the end, but I knew I would lose next to her, and I didn't want to sit in the end and just know that I wasn't going to win the game. I at least wanted to have a chance to fight. So that's why I did what I did. And at the end of the day, I'm proud of my game. I'm proud of everything I did. I think strategically, I don't regret anything. But morally, I'm sorry for playing like a snake. I'm sorry for playing villainous, but I really am proud of how I played. And I hope you can see that I played this whole entire game, and I hope you can ultimately vote for me. So I love you all, though. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Eric. Jackie, floor is yours.
All right. Both streaks, guys. It's been so real. Whatever you do, had so much fun with every single one of you. This jury, best jury ever. Let's be for real. Although I will say I had a great time. Whatever you do, I won't be mad. I had the best time ever. I went from 5th to possibly 2nd or 1st. So I am pretty proud of what I did. I own every single thing I did. Maybe I was a follower to some of you, and you could think that maybe I had a great social game, not physical. I own physical. Whatever you think, you use it to vote, and I won't be mad at any single one of you. I love you all, and it's been a great time and a great 21st birthday.
Whoa!
Alrighty. Thank you.
Go me.
Eric. Thank you, Jackie. This formally concludes season 13 of BBSS. There is only one more thing that has to happen, and it is exclusively in the hands of the jury. To my 9 jurors that are here, it is now time for you, once we say so, to head to the diary room and cast your vote for a winner. The name that you are texting us is who you want to win the game. To be very clear, you are voting for who you would like to win. Please take in everything that you heard tonight, as well as everything that you experienced across the game, and vote for who you would like to vote to win season 13 of BBSS. Do not worry about being in a majority or whatnot. This is your vote, your stamp on the season. With that, jurors, head to the diary room and cast your votes.
Yes, Morgan.
I need to get in the car. Can I leave this and then join on my phone real quick?
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Steven and I are going to jump off. We're going to mute here and turn off our cameras as we collect the votes. Refrain from talking about the game in the finale until we say all the votes are collected, and then you are more than welcome to. Okay, see y'all in a sec.
Wick, I love you.
Jackie, I love you too. Happy birthday. And Eric, also happy birthday. I heard it was yours as well.
Oh, thank you so much, babe.
No. Don't you love the rest of the jury? Like, what the heck? Like, why just Wick?
Like, toss.
Wow,
Wick,
okay.
I've been away from Vic, like, I have my friend Vic is here also, Vic also.
Oh my God.
But I've been away from Wick for so long. It's been so sad.
I've missed you.
Guys, I'm actually mad Anthony and Victoria weren't here to experience all this. I think they were watching on YouTube though. So say hi.
Anthony's texting me about it right now.
They're at the house. We ordered an Uber and it canceled on us. So we were waiting at the top of Universal. And then they got rear-ended. And then Anthony's car got rear-ended. And then like it was just
Oh God.
But we've been having a great time in here, guys. The Uber driver's loving this game. Like, I'm not lying.
You should get him to apply for season 14.
Hello, Uber driver. Ooh, we have a little graphic.
Right.
What?
There definitely is always a graphic.
There is.
You want to know what pissed me off? When I was doing the part 3, I didn't get any like voice clips about like you guys explaining like the ABC.
Yeah,
choices.
one of the videos.
Like, where were the videos, guys?
I'm interested to know
anything about this.
On our us. Like
Also,
Hi everyone, Scott here. Just as a reminder, 1, the video clip thing was a short for time thing, so sorry about that. 2, there are a lot of jurors talking here that have not voted yet, so please vote.
Oh, sorry.
How you voting?
Did my text go through?
Remember, you're voting for a winner also.
Okay, so it's not season.
This season give anybody unending nausea?
Nausea.
Yes.
Brandon,
Yes.
vote.
You didn't send me a text in the DR.
Brandon,
When have
we
I ever
never
done that?
once ever done that.
Dude, this is my first season. How was I supposed to know? Oh my God.
This is
You've
the
been
last
playing for
day.
35 days.
Brandon, are you supposed to be the super fan?
Shut up. I had a long day today, okay?
We had a long 35 days.
My God. All right, I voted. Are you happy now?
No.
Nope. Who said no?
Who said no? Is it Tris?
Yeah, it
That
was.
wasn't
Of course it's Tris.
Oh,
Like,
okay. We're gonna lie like that. Okay.
nah, bro. I mean, like, when you left, you didn't give me a shout
House
out or
guests,
anything. Like, what the
we have
heck?
the votes, and we're gonna make a fun little graphic real quick. So we're gonna invite the pre-jurors to join us here while we tally the votes and set things up. Again, jurors, just no talking about your votes, but
Wait,
feel free to talk about the
wait,
game if you'd like. Just not talking about your
what
votes.
pre-jurors are coming?
Darby's
I don't know.
coming.
We haven't told any of them, and there is no chat, so we're just gonna send it to their emails, and
Oh, no one's gonna check their emails.
let's hope not.
I was like, there was a reason for that. I have to say, we were just talking last night about how we were like, there was a reason none of us got pre-jury.
Because we're all just likable, great players in the game. You know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Like if
There
there's
is
a
something else.
distinct split between pre-jury and jury in this game.
I mean, we
It's
could all
two
agree
separate games. It's two
the jury is
separate
way
games.
better.
Do you guys remember the stupid what's it called? The field trip competition? Oh my god. That was like this
I
season.
do. I do. I know you don't, Sean.
I love that
but
guy.
I
love
definitely
it.
do.
I won safety 3 times, and I didn't even have to do anything.
Ryan.
When you got
I was
three
like-
comp points from that.
What, Brandon?
I remember I threw the third part of the field trip because I didn't want to be seen as a threat, and then Darby puts me up anyway. So like that was what did I do to you? You were targeting me. What the heck?
Deserve.
Nah, Sean, you're just a hater. I mean, you got fifth place, you know. So.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You're third. We're all in the
I love
jury.
Brandon. I love Brandon picking a fight that he's gonna lose.
No.
What do you mean lose? I got third place, okay?
Man,
Like,
yeah,
you
but
was
we
all
got-
like, oh, we have to take out Eric and Morgan. Y'all didn't win the comps. I had to win the
Brandon,
comps.
Brandon.
You know who else got
Brandon,
third place?
Brandon, I did win the
Brandon.
comps. You nominated Brandon.
wanna-
I did win the comps. You nominated Eliav.
You voted off Elioff. What do you mean? We had a call. I'm like, this is your chance. You're gonna lose the game. What you mean? I
The
made a
girls are
statement.
fighting.
We'll talk about this in the reunion a bit more.
You know what? Yeah, we got some unfinished business.
But I actually feel like I have a lot of justifications for the things that I did. The more that I think about it.
We know, Sean.
Okay, that's
We've got it, Sean.
Mhm. We
Yeah.
got it all last night, baby.
I feel like I have
Got 'em
heard.
all.
I have heard way more than
As
I
long
ever
as-
wanted
okay,
to hear
listen.
about Sean's game.
Brandon
as
hasn't though.
long
Brandon
as y'all
hasn't.
weren't too harsh on me in roundtable, we're all good. Okay.
We were.
No, we-
So
We were so hard.
Don't
was
lie,
like-
Tris.
It
Don't
was like,
lie.
fuck that guy, Jackie. Like
Kratos de Final Tuesday, I had a great question for you.
What the hell?
I did.
So
Guys,
are
am I,
Wick,
like-
so are Wick and Morgan like my only supporters then? Like what the heck?
No.
I'm hurt.
My Mark is
You're
sweethearted.
you're overestimating right now, Brandon.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Random, you and him.
I wish you guys could read the conversation that Brandon and I had together. It was
Oh
so
my-
damn funny.
Oh my
Before,
god.
before I got evicted,
Describe it to
it
us
was
again.
like it was like Brandon. Oh, I told you guys about this last
Bro,
night.
you were like, nah, I liked our conversation, you know.
Brandon and I could not take anything seriously. Like we'd be like, "Why are we so bad at this game?" And then like just laugh and like be like,
No,
"Ah."
Enemies
literally, like we were
forever.
laughing like in the call. when
We'd be
the
like, "Ha ha
final
ha!" Like
six-
vote each other out now.
I know that was funny. I loved our little
Wait,
dynamic.
Brandon, is this where I should tell you I was one of those 4 votes to evict you?
No, I knew it. I asked you to screen share your vote, and you didn't do it. And I asked Diego too. I wasn't stupid.
we knew what was up. We knew what was up.
I didn't ask Ryan. Ryan was the only one I didn't know.
You should have asked because I had a fake one ready to go. So
Crazy.
I sure did.
Well, I
If you
remember
had
I
told
got
him
on
to
call
lip
with you,
sync for
Vic,
his
and I'm
life,
like,
he was
hey,
ready
Vic,
to
can
do
you pop?
so.
I remember I got on call with Vic. I'm like, hey, Vic, can you possibly screen share me your vote so I know that you have me in? And she didn't do that. And I'm like, Vic?
Who?
Vic, what's going on?
I just wanted to have some fun. I threw a bunch
So
of
you
Literally
voted me
same.
for like,
Literally same. I
wow,
just
okay.
felt like
that
it.
was like week 1, 2, I think I literally all up until the Darby vote, I was like throwing the random vote.
Nah, that's fair. That's
And then Darby, I was like, nah, like she deserves a unanimous vote. So
I just focused on like Alfred because this man was like so weird, bro.
I got the Alfred and Brandon drama was so amazing.
I remember I
kept
showed
Alfred?
Diego my one-on-one combo with Alfred, and I even told him Alfred's telling me that he wants to target you, and then he runs to Alfred and tells him everything, and I'm just like, Diego, what the fuck, man? I had your back.
Okay, but Brandon, you also did that like all season.
Yeah, baby girl. And also,
Like,
I
you
was the
would
one
tell
that was
everybody
trying to get you
everything.
out early on, babe. I got drunk, went around the whole house, and I was very strategical, and like nobody wanted to follow suit. So
Yeah, whatever.
All right, what's the T with the graphic?
We're hurrying.
Is graphic design your passion?
Graphic design is my passion.
I have scratch and stiff stickers on my laptop. Not Snickers, but those would be really good right now. I have scratch and sniff stickers on my laptop right now, and I wish I could share them with you guys because they smell really nice.
What are they scented of?
I have a lemon, and then I have a green apple, and then I have an orange, and then I have a strawberry as well.
I love that.
Ooh, that's cool.
They're very nice.
well, Ryan's over there scratching and sniffing the bottom of his cup, so I don't know
I
what's
am.
going on with that.
I have a little cocktail here.
What kind of cocktail you eat with a fork?
It's Italian ice with vodka in it.
Oh, that sounds good.
I love water ice.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
What flavor?
Watermelon.
Mm.
Let me add some more.
Hey, Andy. Yes, more alcohol.
Ooh, that was a bit too much.
Throwback to the one time on sequester when Dalton Manville got out, and I took one shot, and then I somehow ended up in third about 20 shots later. Couldn't tell you anything else that happened. I want to see the votes.
I'm gonna make a confession right now. I bought these pack of gummy edibles, and it was like 100 milligrams, like the whole thing, right? But I left it in my car because I was at work, so it all melted, and I don't know how much I ate. And I'm
Oh my god.
and I'm kind of feeling the effects right now. So
You look like you are feeling them.
I'm happy for you.
it is a wonderful journey.
Estimated time 45 more seconds.
I thought you were saying minutes. I was
I did too. I
In
was like,
about
damn.
45 seconds, I think I could get through like a verse and a half of I'm Just Ken.
I think you.
Oh my god.
Do it. Serenade
Okay.
it.
Are you ready to hear the
Let her sing. Oh, you need the lyrics?
Yes, I haven't fully memorized it yet. I'm still working on that. We're still learning.
Okay, let me know when we're off book.
Doesn't seem to matter what I do. I'm always number.
All right. Buddy, we're gonna let Jada in first.
Yes.
Mother.
Jada!
Jackie's Uber driver is in the live, I think. So hello, shout out Jackie's Uber driver in the live.
Yes.
Get him to a
Had to know what was happening. Okay, welcome Jada. We're just about to reveal the winner of the
so
season. Then we're gonna go
invested in
into all about the season.
what's going on to join the live stream. So she is in the YouTube live right now.
I love
That's
that.
so amazing.
Okay, so
Hello, Uber driver.
guys, in just a moment, this season's gonna be over forever. 35 long days, 35 days. I don't think I can thank you guys enough for being so invested into this season. Almost to the point where like everybody was freaking out a lot of the time. So like thank you for just like being involved in the season. I'd much rather have a season where everybody's into it than the other way around. And you guys definitely put that out there, and you guys definitely showed how much you wanted to be here and wanted to play, which I really, really appreciate. I apologize for myself that I wasn't as present this season as in other seasons, but I, for one, will be the first to say that I am so excited for these episodes to come. Flip your hair off camera. How about that, Scott? Anyway, I, for one, would say I'm very excited for these episodes to come out. I'll be the first to say that because I know that they're going to be really good. You guys produced a lot of drama this season with everything with that. I'm excited to learn a lot of things myself as I make the episodes, I'll admit. But nonetheless, very excited. I think this is probably up there in the top half of seasons we've done, if not.
Yes.
I would say that. But we'll see. Again, I don't have much knowledge of the season. Scott, do you want to say anything before?
Yeah, truly, thank you all from the bottom of our hearts. To the 9 of you we brought back, you're brought back for a reason. We love you all dearly, and we love most of you still. JK, but also not.
JK, we love none of you still.
To the 9 new players here, truly to all of you that are right here in this call, like thank you for all of the effort you put into this. Hey there, Vic. Thank you again, what Steven said. Thank you for all the effort that y'all put into this. Truly, we haven't had a group of players that have all wanted to play this badly in a while. Season 12, if anyone's watching, couldn't be you. No, yeah, I can't wait to debrief everything after. But for now, we've got a winner to reveal and a season to end.
Let's do this. Okay. We're going to pull each juror's key one at a time. They're going to reveal.
As a reminder, it takes 5 votes to win. 5 is the magic number you are looking for.
All right, sure. I guess I can start it off. Diego has voted for what, Sean?
Just fake for starting.
Put your face away. Diego has voted for Jackie to win Big Brother.
We are currently at 1 vote Jackie, 0 votes Eric. Tris has voted for Eric to be the winner of BBSS 13. We are tied 1-1.
Wick has voted for Jackie to win Big Brother. We are at 2 votes for Jackie, 1 vote for Eric.
Vic has cast her vote for Eric to be the winner of BBSS 13. We are tied yet again, 2 votes apiece.
Ryan has cast his vote for Eric to win Big Brother. We have 3 votes for Eric, 2 votes for Jackie.
Eliab has cast his vote for Jackie to be the winner of BBSS 13. We are tied 3 votes apiece, 3 votes left.
Shawnee boy, has cast his vote for Eric to win Big Brother. We're at 4 votes for Eric, 3 votes for Jackie, takes 5 to win.
Morgan has cast her vote for, and congratulations,
Eric. You are the winner of Big Brother.
Guys, not on my birthday, dude. What's up with that?
Why did 3 of you vote for Jackie? What is wrong with you?
Oh my
She
God,
served mother
Sean.
country.
I love Jackie. I love Jackie.
No.
Jackie, you
All
were my,
right.
you were my
Well,
favorite
before
princess. I
we
had
get
to
into
pick
it,
her.
wait, hold on, whoa,
Hush,
whoa,
hush,
whoa.
hush, 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 hush.
Before we get into it, congratulations, Eric. This season really was a big addition to your story arc here. Very, very well deserved.
And a huge congratulations to Jackie for putting up a phenomenal performance in the finale as well as all season.
You both were great. I will say, Team Scott took another victory.
As it should, as it usually does.
Yeah. And anyway, our last honor of the night, we have to award one house guest, production's favorite house guest. The winner is not eligible to receive production's favorite house guest. So in alphabetical order, the top 3 of production's favorite house guest are Morgan, Sean,
What? A
and
choice.
Wick. And
if Vic don't win, we beaten. Period.
production
I said
has
what I said.
chosen their favorite house guest to be Morgan. Congrats!
Mom, I just won production favorite.
That's the real prize.
All right, so as we wrap up here,
wait.
Say it again. Hi, Vic.
Hi, Vic.
So as we wrap up here, thank you everyone for a great season. We're just wrapping up the live here, the live stream. Happy birthday, Jackie, again as she leaves. Thank you so much for playing again. Season 14, as of right now, happening scheduled in the winter of this year. Looking for some new people. So if you know some new faces that want to play, we want to see their faces. So send them our way. Anybody's watching, feel free to apply. But
Mira, we'll send Mira.
that Mira, we'll take Mira. And that kind of concludes the season on the production end. Episodes coming soon, probably in the first week of September. So we need a little time there to decompress from the summer.